What up, people? I told you I'd be back. I'm back. But today I'm going to go over, I know I've gone over before, the importance of a foundation. You need to have a foundation in order to lead people in a certain direction. But what I'm going to go over is what a foundation actually looks like in a business standpoint. Because all this is really just taking an idea somebody has and then transforming it into something where you can actually get monetary value from it, right? Now, before this, in order, like I said, to lead people before, you have to have a vision. You have to know where you want to go. Now, in order to have that vision, you want to make sure you have every detail of that thing figured out, right? Now, some people, they over plan, but these things right here are things that need to be in place before one can move forward in any direction they want to. The first thing is you got to know what you're going to name your company, right? If you don't have a name for your company, then what are you going to say when you get there? Hi, my name's Tom. I'm here to help you out. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure you have that name, and that name reflects what you actually are going to be doing. It's funny, like for instance, like PetSmart, right? PetSmart, that's a great name because what is it talking about? It's talking about pets. What's the store for? Animals, right? Easy as that, right? Keeping it short and simple is the best thing to do when it comes to this, right? You don't want to have a crazy long name for it. Something short and sweet, but also something that's important to you, right? This is going to be something you're going to see everywhere in your business as the name of it. For me, for instance, I chose 3 letters for it. LMK, social media marketing. And the reason why I did LMK, L is for, basically everyone close to me and my family, right? L stands for Lois, my grandmother, and then my fiance's name is Lauren, so it's perfect. M stands for my daughter, Millie, as well as my brother, Mathen. And then K, same thing, my mom, Kyle, and then my brother, Caleb. And that was a big reason why I wanted to do it, is because family is important to me, right? But once you have your title, you want to make sure, you then create a motto and slogan. Those are huge. Like if I just said eat fresh, I guarantee all of you knew I was talking about Subway, right? Same thing with your logo. I worked for AT&T. They actually had the third most recognizable emblem in the whole world, and that was really cool to me, because it's a little incentive, but making sure I have those big three. I have a location figured out. For me, it's awesome because I can do it remotely. I don't have to be there, but you want to make sure you have a location figured out. And a lot of people, they say location, location, location. Location does matter, but honestly, if your business is strong enough, it won't really matter that much, right? Obviously, you want to make sure you do have that product or service. If you don't yet, and you guys are just trying to figure out, like, you're like, you know what, I definitely want to start a business. I just don't know what it is. My best advice is look at all the problems around your area. Look at all the problems that you feel passionate about. For me, I knew for my issue in this area is all of our small town businesses, all those mom and pop stores, they aren't getting that social media that they should be doing in order to get more foot traffic in their door. There's many restaurants around here that are like holes in the walls, but even if I type them in on Google could even direct me to that area. It's because they just don't know how to do it properly. My platforms I've been keying in on is been anywhere from Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm now starting to, go on to LinkedIn, because I know for these small, mom and pop areas, people don't know that of the area, but their product's so good. That's what's keeping them around. So I know if I were to mix that with my marketing skills and my sales ability, it's gonna be easy, right? Because I believe in those mom and pop stores, right? If maybe it might not even be those things. Maybe you're just super passionate about something. What I found out I was passionate about, I'm passionate about, investing. I'm passionate about the gym. I'm passionate about business altogether, so that's why I decided to go a business route, and I know how to use all of my platforms that I'm be doing, right? So also, knowledge is a key part of it too as well. But also with those products, like let's say if we just had a product, I have to understand about, shelving, how to market it in the store, how to set myself apart, the packaging of the product, these are all small things that people will, overstep or not really see or not really think about before they start. And then they start and now they have all these other problems along with the financial problems because they're just starting up, right? So that's a huge thing. Now, like I said just now, finances, right? Making sure I'm calculating everything. Everything's planned to the, nearest decimal point of my startup costs, For me, I know I wasn't ready for a couple of my startup costs, like, getting incorporated, things like that. That's why it's been taking me so long to get this started up, is I wasn't realizing how much money it was to actually go through that process, getting business cards, getting supplies, getting people that can help me take pictures and help handle some accounts, Also, how to pay my employees. Do I want to do salary? Do I want to do compensation? Do I want to do hourly? Do I want to do, weekly, annually? How do I want to pay them, right? Do I want to give them a base pay? A bunch of different things, right? Also, I want to look at the other side of things, coming from the customer standpoint. What am I charging my customer, right? What is my product or my service worth to these people, and how can I bump that up, right? And one way too, also to build that price, is to actually do like bundle packaging, right? It gives higher value to your package, even though it might drop the price a little bit overall. It will give a higher value, and you'll make more money in return. Also, things I want to have set up are mentors, especially before you start. Mentors are key. If you don't have a mentor, reach out to me. If I don't know anything about your field, I guarantee I know someone that can help you in that way. Also, having a list of prospective clients. I have a list right now. I had a list of 20 clients. I haven't made it through that list yet. But it's awesome to have that prospective clients, because that really helps me answer that, what's my problem? Here's the solution. These are how many people I know can benefit from it right off the top of my head. And the nice part about having prospective clients is, let's say I go there and, like I said, I had 20. Let's say I was horrible at sales. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just trying to talk to them about it. I might get 2 or 3 to do it, but then I guarantee I'll get referrals from those 2 or 3, right? And then referrals from those and referrals from those. And it does work that well. I am a huge believer in the law of average, which means the more I do something, the more I'll get back, right? So the more I'm going to start with, the more I have been working out, the better results I'm going to have, right? Also, I want to make sure with these prospective clients and things, I have deals and incentives set already, because I already know down the line I'm probably going to need this at some point. So I already know of deals and incentives I'm going to be putting into place when need be, right? And when needs be is when supply is is higher than the demand, or the demand's not as high as my supply yet, right? And then once I figure that out, if I need help getting that balance back together, I can use my deals, right? Or I can give incentives to get more people, And these can be things like bundle packaging, or just something as simple as 20% off. Or, for me right now, I know because of Corona, what I told people is that, your first month, I'll cut it in half. I'll cut your first month in half, and then from there on, then we can work together. And then that also gives them that chance to see my work. How well did it work for them that month, And it's just really, it's beneficial for both parties, and that's what you really want, right? Also, I want to make sure that I have a proper business plan set up. If you don't know how to do a business plan, either one, you should go and take some business or marketing classes. I always advise that. If not, if you're just trying to make it quick or do something quick about it, which, good luck with that. But if you want to, you can always look it up online. I'm not going to go over that because I feel like it's a pretty basic thing. As well as a mission statement. Mission statements are huge. This is what I'm doing this for. I did my mission statement in the first episode that I dropped of this. Just letting people know what this is about, what they can gain out of it, as well as, what is the benefit of it. As well as, I'm having a target market. I'm having a set target market. I know who my customers are going to be. I know who I'm going to be marketing towards. For me, like I said, it's those mom and pop shops around here. It's those small businesses in my area. That's where I'm shooting for, And then I understand the demographics that come with that, I know the people that I'm going to be talking to aren't going to be the most tech savvy, right? Or else they'd probably be doing it or have a company doing it. They're probably not going to know the importance of it. So I need to make sure that's what I'm talking to them about, right? But these are, guys, these are literally just a couple things to make sure that you need to have in place, obviously. But if you don't have in place, you need to get in place. And once you guys get those in place, that's when you're gonna be ready for this next step. And I will go over the next step next time. But anyway, as far as right now, peace out, and I'll talk to you guys soon.